Here's part 2 to my reaction of the first 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan on Netflix, their documentary. Sidebar, I did, because I know a lot of you watch my Real Housewives recaps and things I talk about in regards to Bravo. I did see that Andy Cohen sort of shaded Meghan, saying that she once told him, I believe in an interview, that she would never do reality TV. Well, Andy, yes, we understand reality TV, but this is more of a documentary. And I know there's a thin line between documentary and reality series, but this is not the Real Housewives. And one reason why I stress that is because in episode 3, they not only tell their side of what's been going on when it comes to how the royal family uses media and a lot of celebrities and some of your favorites, but they talk about the history of slavery. They talk about Stephen Lawrence and how he didn't get justice for losing his life in Britain. They talk a lot about that in episode 3. And I'm so glad that this next generation will not get the same education on Black history and slavery that a lot of us grew up with, because there's a lot that's being washed away and made clear and told the real story behind these Black stories. And specifically, stories that we didn't learn about here in America when it comes to Britain and their slave trade, and how we recently, I think it's been exposed that not only when did they abolish slavery here in America, but also in Britain, these slave masters were rewarded. They were given money. When we were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule, no, they ended up getting it. But the other part of this documentary that stood out to me was Meghan's family, the other side of her family. First of all, the fact that we get Doria, her mom, who has been quiet this entire time, it says a lot. Silence says a lot. But she speaks in this documentary and she talks about her relationship with Meghan's father and how Meghan's father, literally, Harry says that he felt a way that because of their relationship, now Meghan doesn't have a relationship with her father. But her father did this. Her father decided to sell his story to the tabloids. They would talk about how at what lengths that the media would go to, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They were paying people to lie. And you would be surprised, I am not because of what I do, how much people will lie in order to just make money, even though what they're doing, they know is not right. And Meghan talks about her relationship, her non-relationship with her half-sister, but she actually has a relationship with the half-sister's daughter, a deep relationship with the half-sister's daughter.